San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria's proposed budget would cut rec center hours and close all libraries on Sundays and Mondays. Ana Gonzalez says families like hers would have less access to things like the teen center, dance classes, and homework help.
They are not going to be having any other options. They are not going to have the opportunity to go to another places, and just to help these families to keep their kids healthy.
She and other opponents say the cuts will mean their kids will go without.
We cannot afford to lose funding in spaces where hope and opportunity still exists for families who cannot afford private camps or after-school programs for their children.
City Council member Sean Elo Rivera represents the community. He says that while the proposed cuts are the same across the city, they're not equitable.
What we are fighting back against is the idea that all communities are starting from the same place and are in the same position to absorb the cuts that are being proposed.
The city's independent budget analysts shared their analysis of the proposed budget last week. They say the library department considered other ways to reduce expenses, but they were harder to implement or saved less money.
However, as we note in our report, different library users value and use their libraries for different reasons, which creates inequities when implementing uniform reductions. Specifically, users in the southeast and southern parts of the city, which typically use their libraries primarily for the physical spaces that they provide, are more likely to feel a greater impact from this reduction.
He suggested the library department present alternatives, such as having staff split their time between multiple locations in order to keep 3 or 4 critical library branches open. Elo Rivera says he hopes Gloria's revised budget proposes more targeted cuts.
If that is not done, then it'll be incumbent upon the council, my colleagues and I, to make amendments to the revised budget that address the concerns of the community.
Gloria is expected to release his revised budget tomorrow. Katie Anastas, KPBS News.